Big things start from small ideas. If you want to develop a great country, you should invest in cities, says Professor Jacques-François Attys from Catholic University of Louvain. So, what are the role of the city in developing economy of a country, maybe? Yeah?
Well, it's not something new. You know, when you look at history, cities have always played a major role in social, historical, economic, scientific development. So there is really nothing new under the sun. But today, if you look at what's going on in many countries, especially in emerging countries, you see that very big cities, it's obvious in China with Shanghai or Beijing, same thing Sao Paulo, you know, in Brazil. These cities are like the engine of modern economic growth. And probably the main reason for that is that innovation is so important. And for innovating, you need information. And actually the cities is the best place to get very quickly, you know, the information.
Investment to the big cities. It's sometimes, especially for Ukraine, it's hard to get investment to big cities. Sometimes it's easier to get them for small businesses, maybe, or something else.
But you mean public or private investment?
Private investment.
Well, there are different types of activities. You know, for some activities, they can be easily located outside of the cities, routine activities, right? What also people call back office activities. Accounting can be made maybe in India, not just in a small town. It can be made very far away because we have this new technological device, so to say, and therefore you can decentralize some activities. You can decentralize manufacturing activities far away. But when you come to the most innovative activities, then it's very important to be located in cities. Now, when you say that some investment are made in small places, it might precisely be that some manufacturing activities, plants, where you really, you know, assembly stuff, when you produce really the good physically, then they like to be located outside of cities because first, land is inexpensive, labor is cheaper, so costs are much lower than in city. But when you come to the research and developments, finance activities, marketing, headquarters of some, there are many located in big cities.
How much time government spend on developing big cities? They always say about not cities but country. Should they concentrate on developing just city?
Well, to be careful, right? When you say that we should invest more in big cities, it does not mean that we should invest only in big cities. No, I don't think that, right? Which is different. But it's true that in some countries, if we talk about countries which I know better, like France, because of political pressure, the government spend a lot of money in the countryside or in rural regions, as we call them, right? Why? Because they have a lot of deputies or members of the parliaments who come from this region, so there is some lobbying to get public money in those regions. But at the same time, when you look again at the case of France and take the metropolitan area of France, they produce almost 30% of the French GDP, which is an extremely large share, right? So there is not enough investment in the metropolitan area of Paris, given the importance of this region in France. But most people in France believe that Paris is too big, but actually they receive a lot of money from Paris. Paris generates so much value that actually this money is transferred to most other French regions.
So
but the French people believe it's the other way around. You see, that they have the feeling that actually they pay tax and then this money goes to Paris. But when you look at the numbers, it's the other way around.
So the big cities are the part of the country that helps to smaller cities to develop.
Exactly.
But Ukraine is a really great country, a really big country, maybe not great, but big country. There are a lot of big cities. We still don't have enough money from big cities to develop smaller. Why, maybe? Maybe we should concentrate on separate cities, just 10, 5.
Yes, but that's a difficult political. I agree with you. We should concentrate on fewer cities. Right? The main issue is that any mayor, right, wants to get money from the central government. It's everywhere, don't worry. It's not just in Ukraine. Wants to have money for the development of his city or her city, right? But government should try to resist to that and have priority, and to figure out, to understand what are the cities with the best comparative advantage. Make investment there, because when these cities grow fast on the economic viewpoint, they generate what we call spillovers effect, benefit to other places. But during this transition period, you get some strong special inequality between these cities, like mentioned before, Shanghai, or Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo has a huge share of the Brazilian GDP, and you see, look at the contrast between northern Brazil and Sao Paulo. It's huge, right? The regional gap is huge. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be like that forever. If you again look at France, now the difference between the rural areas and Paris is very small. But in the mind of people, they still believe that there is a big gap, which is not true. Right? But the perception is different from the reality.
Invest in several cities and you'll have a great country, says Professor Jacques-François Tisse from Catholic University of Louvain. Thank you for your time. That was Alexander Kulibaba for Dukascopy TV from Kyiv.